Hey you guys, welcome to Sewing Wednesday. I'm Lorraine and this is my Flosstube Extra. And talking about extra, I got an extra special person here. This is my daughter, Christy. Well, her name is Christina, but we call her Christy. So, welcome,
hello.
Christy. Yeah, she just got here. I know. She just got here a few minutes ago, and so I wanted to give you guys a heads up about today. We're filming in my kitchen. So this is my kitchen table. And my kitchen is over there, and I've got something cooking in the oven. I've got a broccoli and bacon quiche cooking for our lunch.
Sounds good.
And then we're going to make an impossible pie after that. So, but I've got the oven on and the timer's going. So sure enough, right in the middle of this video, there's probably going to be a timer going off. So I'll be getting up and going and taking the quiche out. And also, it is such a windy day today here in Texas. Oh my goodness. It's gusting 25 to 30 miles an hour. And when the wind comes around the corner of my house, since we're at the back end of the house, it kind of whistles. So if you hear whistling, that's what's going on. It's just windy here. So, but anyway, welcome again, Christy.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course.
Special guest.
Oh yeah, you're a special guest, honey. Of course you are. So she's going to be showing you all her quilt stuff and everything. So, but I think first of all, she brought this little pillow.
Yes.
Remember the turkey pillow I was telling you about, and I told you I made her and my daughter-in-law one. Well, she brought it to show it to you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's so cute.
And so I'm going to put my little pumpkin and mouse pillow beside it. But isn't it cute? They both turned out really cute. Let's hold
There
it
we
up.
go.
There they are. And
Let's
these
see.
are both freebies, so if you guys want to go get those, I've got them linked to the last video. So anyway, and this was 2 videos ago. So thanks for bringing that, because they didn't get to see it. They didn't get to see it. I had already given it to you, and
Yeah, it was quite a surprise.
oh, I know it. I know it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna make me one too, because I think he's adorable.
It's very cute. And happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday week.
my birthday week. This was my birthday week, so I've had a good time. I'm blessed.
Very blessed.
Very blessed. So, okay,
All right.
what you got?
Okay, I got a lot of stuff.
Well, show us the stuff.
So I kind of broke it down. I'm going to go through like a little bit of history, and then things that I've been working on, things that I am still working on, and then things I want to work on. So anyway, but I love quilting. It has been in my blood since my early teens, and thanks to my mom and my Aunt Carolyn.
Yeah, Aunt Carolyn is my cross-stitch buddy, and you guys know her. She's done a few videos with me, so she's part of the family. So I told you my kids call her Aunt Carolyn, and they do.
Yeah. So met her while we lived in Virginia, and she was really big into quilting. And so my very first quilt was actually inspired by her. And at the time, I was working on, I don't know if you remember missionettes, but there was like a sewing badge. And so part of it was making a quilt. And this was my first.
Aww.
I
had forgotten about this one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, little dollhouse or doll bed type of quilt. And these are all the fabrics that some of them were from like your crafts that you used to make, like the bears and things.
Oh yes, I used to make fabric bears for all my family and my nieces and nephews.
And then you did the iron-on sweaters.
Oh yes.
And this was one of the little
oh my
patches
goodness,
from
Christy,
there.
this goes way back.
It goes way back. And I was actually 13 years old when I made this, and I did embroider the name and the date in here. So
yeah, she's got it right there on the bottom. Yeah.
But yeah, so this was my first one.
Aww, and this is what is this called? A penny? Is this a penny square or something?
I think it's a penny or postage square.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just made little bitty squares at the time because that's what they recommended, and then I just quilted it like the old style with the cross in the middle.
Little X.
And that's what I did. Now the back is not very pretty because I didn't realize the back needed to be pretty at the time. But again, this is my first.
Oh,
ever.
you did a good job, and I'm glad you still have it.
Yeah.
You're gonna plan on keeping it. I remember it being in your little baby doll crib.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was American Girl or something.
American Girl.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
the American Girls, and you had a brass bed, and you put that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is so special, and that just blesses me that you still have it, Christy. Okay.
Just take. Pass
You
off,
want me to
or
pass it? Okay, yeah.
We'll
We'll do.
the funnel.
You just
funnel
hand
through.
it off to me, girlfriend.
Okay, so this is my first large quilt, and this is hand sewn, hand quilted, well, hand pieced, hand quilted, and is a log cabin. And the fabric I got here, this is a very large.
We'll have to figure out how to hold this up so everyone can see it.
Let's see.
Oh, it is large.
Let me just step back.
Oh my goodness, all this is bringing back memories.
Yes.
Oh my, it's been so long since I've seen these.
So the fabric on here is from my Nana. She used to sew bears and make their own clothes, and a lot of the fabric on here are scraps from her. So this is a very, very special.
Oh, that brings tears to my eyes. I remember her doing those bears. She had a craft store. Well, she had a consignment store where she put those crafts in with the bears. So this is the fabric she used on the little dresses.
This is the fabric she used on the
My
dresses.
goodness.
You have the cows. She really loved cows. And then her patriotic bears.
Oh my
she
goodness,
loved.
I still have one.
She loved those.
Yes.
So, and then here's some. You made pillows too.
I did, and I made curtains out of this too.
Yeah, I got old curtains.
Old curtains. I
fabric.
used to make curtains for her room, and oh my gosh, I can tell there's some things that I worked on too in this. This is so cool. So how old do you think this one is?
Oh goodness.
Oh, you thinking 20 years, 25 years?
Probably 20, 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that is so nice. And then the back.
The back, they're butterflies.
Oh, just butterflies. Solid. Okay.
Solid butterflies. Yeah.
Oh wow, Christy, this is so nice. What size is this? Like a full size?
This is a full size.
Okay.
Yeah, full size quilt.
Show you guys one more time. We'll just hold it up like this all the way across.
You can see it's got some variation, lights and darks.
So pretty.
Stripes. Yeah.
So pretty. And everything hand sewn.
Took a long time.
Oh wow.
Took a long time.
Wow, you did it just like they used to do long time ago.
Don't do that anymore.
She's moved on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Quicker things, should I say. I don't know if they're better, but they're quicker.
Yeah. Well, you got all
Okay,
these
let me-
projects you want to do, and
Okay, let me see what I can do with this.
or you can just put it.
Just put it on the...
Yeah, we'll fold them up later.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just put it down right here.
Okay.
All right.
No, the next one is one of the larger ones, and this is also a hand quilted, hand pieced. I guess it's a postage square. It was from a pattern I saw in a magazine, and I loved it. And I have to step back a little bit further for this one.
Oh, I meant to move this table
Oh,
forward.
you're good.
Okay.
You're fine.
You got enough room, huh?
Yeah. So we can take one end of it. But this is also a variant pattern in the middle. Let's see if I can bring the middle up. It kind of
Here.
There it goes. So you can see it kind of has a diamond in the middle.
Oh, yes, I see it.
And then it just kind of sawtooths out from that. So very autumn. That was my theme for this. I love the autumn colors. It's my favorite time of the year.
Oh, yes.
And then the back is just a blue.
Now, did you do all this by hand, too?
All this is by
So
hand.
these are all still by hand. So you've done 3 so far by hand.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and the quilting is a meander in the larger places, and then in the neutral, it's more of a stipple stitch pattern. And I don't know, you can't really see that on here.
Well,
but,
you could probably hold it up. Let's hold it up a little bit. You want them to see it. Let's see if we can get it close enough.
Get close. You can see a little bit of it, a little bit of the variant there. Yeah, a little bit of stippling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. And this is a full-size quilt, too?
This is a queen.
Oh, this is a queen size. Whoa.
Yeah, it's big. It took me a while. I
Oh.
actually put this together in the dining room.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had
Oh my
laid it all out
gosh.
on the dining room in this house, and that's when I was actually sewing on it.
Did you have it on the floor in the dining
I
room?
had it
Because we
on the
didn't have the
floor.
dining room table in there, did we?
Yeah, you had the dining room table, but just the sitting area.
Oh, the sitting area, you had it on the floor because it's really open. So.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, would you do what you got to do to
Exactly.
get it laid out and work on? Okay, well this one's really beautiful too. So this is your biggest
This is my
first queen.
large quilt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the larger ones.
Oh, I see. It's a kind of.
Oh yeah, it has. I am gonna have to redo the binding on it because it is starting to show its age. But it's been very, very durable. So yeah, I need to redo
Right.
some binding on there.
Right. Well, like you said, you've had these for a long time. So, Alrighty, okay, let me just get this. Let me just get this. I'll put it over here. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
These quilts would be so warm in the winter. Oh my goodness.
Well, when Snowmageddon hit, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, was it 2020? Yeah,
2020, I think.
everything hit
2020 into
2020.
2021, yeah, because 2022 we didn't have Snowmageddon.
Yeah, so it was 2021.
February 2021.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It was
We-
bad.
Yeah, we were very glad.
And they live about an hour and a half from me and my hubby and her dad. And they lost electricity. And how long were y'all out?
We were out for a little over 24 hours, and so we were having to cook our food on the fireplace. We had grilled up hot dogs on the fireplace. We were burning cardboard boxes to stay warm.
Yeah, because the temperature was way below freezing at this time.
It dropped pretty quick, and so
And it stayed there.
yeah, which that is not what you're supposed to do. Our fire chimney person came out to clean it later, and he's like, you should never burn paper or cardboard in your fireplace because the fireplaces in modern homes are not built like they used to be built.
Yeah, with the
and
bricks, all the bricks off.
yeah, they're not bricks all the way up. So just know that.
Yeah, we live and learn because there's a
Future.
lot of things we learned through that Snowmageddon
Yeah.
time. I'm telling you. So, but the quilts kept you warm.
Quilts were great. They're great for sealing the windows, the drafts. So we use them for a lot of things. And now I
Yeah.
have a whole lot more than I had back then. So I think we're very well.
Well, that's good. Well,
Okay.
everyone should have at least one quilt in their house. That's for sure. Because I pulled out our quilts too. Okay, so what's next?
Okay, so this quilt was a gift from my Aunt Carolyn when I graduated from college. And so what she did as a treat was take me fabric shopping, and we got to pick out the fabric for this quilt, or at least the backing and the background. But the main things on here are appliqued Dresden plates, which her mother actually made these. My Aunt Carolyn's mother loved Dresden plates.
Oh my goodness, she made thousands of them.
Yes,
Lots. Hand sewn.
And so I picked a batch of Dresden plates and put them on here, and then sewed it and hand quilted it. This is also another hand quilted, but I did machine stitch the Dresden plates on here. So
Beautiful colors.
yeah. So that's one thing too. You have like old fabrics laying around, because I know these are very vintage looking, but there are definitely ways to dress up, old fabrics that you have laying around.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And then I love the backing too. It's the watercolor batik.
Oh, is that
One of my
pretty?
favorites. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
This is so special. So special.
Very special.
Let's hold it up one more time, see if we can get more of the quilt in here.
Kind of get up a little bit. There it is.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Aunt Carolyn.
Yes.
I still use it like a lot.
Oh, I know it. And it's extra special since it's her mother
Yes.
that made all these by hand. And this would have been a long time ago.
A long time ago.
You know, Carolyn's mom, she made many people quilts. She made so many that I think they ended up doing a book of they tried to contact all the people that she made a quilt for, and they filled up this big album full of people, and they still didn't find everyone that she had given quilts away to. She was just, you see where Aunt Carolyn, she gets her, abilities to quilt and to do all this other stuff. It's from her mama. So, but anyway, this is beautiful, honey.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
Very special. Okay, let me get this over
And
here.
I do have more Dresden plates at home. So one of my goals in the next year or so is to start doing the same thing, like getting backgrounds together that would coordinate with them and give some new life. Some
Are the
modern-
Dresden plates you made, or
that her
her
mother made.
it's from Aunt Carolyn's mother?
I have like a stack.
Oh, so she gave you a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She gave me a whole bunch.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, because there was a lot of the Dresden plates that was never quilted that Carolyn had from her mom, and her Carolyn's sisters have something. I mean, we're talking about a massive amount.
I still
so-
think they have a lot.
Oh, they do.
Just in
Oh yeah,
storage.
Carolyn told me that she did. So anyway, what size is this one?
This is a full.
This is a full too?
Size.
Okay.
Yeah, and the quilting is more echo stitch, so it's not like a whole lot of fancy quilting. It's just kind of echoing or going around the edges of the Dresden plates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, so now
Okay, so
Good.
now, what we doing now?
we're going to move on to some more recent things. I did take a break from quilting for what, 20,
Yeah, it was a while.
15, 20 years?
Because you were doing other things too.
Yeah, I was doing other things, career, college, boyfriend, now husband. Life, life, there's seasons for everything. So,
That's right.
But I knew I would always come back, and I think it was a few years ago
Oh, yeah.
that I picked it back up again. And but anyway, I'm going to show you what I've been
She
working
hasn't
on.
stopped since.
Haven't stopped since. I've since got a new sewing machine. I use a Juki. I can't remember the name, but it's one of the Juki brands, and I absolutely love it. All it does is quilt. It's not a multi type of sewing machine. It's just straight stitch, and it's a workhorse. But it does have the quilting function too, which is why I got it. So this is one I just recently finished over the summer, and I love national parks.
Oh, this one is cool. I've never seen one like this.
This is a panel.
Oh, okay.
So Riley Blake, this is one of their panels, and you can get like individual posters too. I just wanted to get all of the parks, and I love how it has the 62 national parks in the
Oh,
middle.
that's nice, nice.
Let's see if I can get more of it on the table here.
Yeah.
This was a very, very fun quilt project because I got to test out the limits of my machine and also learn a little bit on the way. So I did some fancy stitchery on here.
So this panel has every national park there is in the United States?
Correct.
This is so cool.
And so the goal is, as we see the national parks, we're going to put like a little star or something beside each little.
Oh, you're going to
poster.
mark it on, oh, you're going to sew it on your quilt.
You can buy them. There's little like stars, I think, that you can actually put on here. I saw someone do it, and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So there are already a few parks that we need to do that on.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, because you've already been to some.
Yeah.
Well, you've been to a lot because we used to travel a lot when you were little, but your hubby.
But with Paul,
Yeah,
I'll be
you need
going
to-
with him.
Yeah, you need to do it when you do that.
Yeah,
So,
so
well, I know one of them that you guys have been to, and that's
And
Yellowstone.
we've been to Hawaii.
Oh, you've been to Hawaii?
and-
Oh, you actually saw the volcano
Yeah,
too.
Hot Springs.
And you've been to Hot Springs?
But yeah, Yellowstone's on here somewhere.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, where'd it go?
Now I want to see it.
We're looking for it. You've been to White Sands though, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. Oh, here it is.
Oh, yeah, it's at the very
Very
bottom.
Okay.
Yellowstone.
So Yellowstone. I'll give a little, so you can see how.
Is that
I
Old
kinda-
Faithful right there?
That's Old Faithful.
Okay. This is so cool. So they can get this from Riley Blake.
Riley Blake. It's the panels,
Okay.
and in the back is just, of course, just a badge. They're like national park badges.
Oh, the badges.
Yeah,
Okay.
different ones.
And how did you sew the bag?
You don't. It just goes through when you're quilting. So whatever pattern you put on here.
Oh, okay.
It
That's the
reflects.
pattern you got right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
Well, this is pretty cool. Oh, there goes my timer. I'll be right back. I told you I always got quiche cooking in the oven. Chris, you can fold that up and
I will
pull
fold
the
this
other
up.
one. I'll tell you what, let me just have it. And you can
Okay.
start pulling the other one out. I'll be
Okay.
right back, guys. Continue
I
on.
will keep it up. Okay.
Keep it up, hon.
All right. So I got some autumn quilts, some Christmas quilts. I did a sew along last year for Fort Worth. They had a sew along in one of the quilt shops down there. And it was an autumn quilt. My husband was great. He buys me fabric for my birthday. He knows. Anyone who talks to my husband is like, you need to buy her fabric. So even my employer bought me fabric for my birthday. That's how much they know how much I love to quilt. But this one is called Autumn Avenue, and they're just little bitty houses. And I think I can't remember the name. I think this is like fig tree. I don't remember the fabric line. But I think it has figs in it. So, but yeah, just cute little house pattern. with a star. Let's get up here. And this was like my first real like venturing out. I did a feather pattern for the quilting on here with my new machine. Found out real quick that I needed like a larger quilting space because it sticks when you're trying to make so many loopies. But
Oh, this one's beautiful.
yeah,
Oh, these are, okay, what's the name of this one you said? I
Autumn
missed it.
Avenue. This is Autumn Avenue.
Cute.
But you can make it for all different kinds. So you can have Christmas Village. There's a lot of people that have seasonal.
I love the houses coming across the top here. So let's, oh, that is absolutely beautiful.
That one. And then the backing is just a regular gray, same fabric line. But it's the gray motif. That. And then for the binding, I did hand bind this one. It's just little gray leaves, gray and white leaves, or gray background with white leaves. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. It's just beautiful.
This one was a handful. It it tested my limits. Yeah.
Well, you
It
did
was
a good,
fun.
but
It
you
was
did a
fun.
good job on it. You did a good job on it.
Yes.
Let me just put it over here.
Learning real quick, and you know, it's all a process, but
Oh, definitely. Anything's a process.
yeah. So trying to get better with having everything line up, and when you're dealing with little houses, you just have to make sure that your seams are
Right.
yeah.
Right.
That was the hard
just
part.
perfect, so they would line up perfectly.
Yes.
Well, you did a good job. Looks
Thank
good.
you.
Looks good.
Okay.
Okay, and the good news, the quiche didn't burn.
Thank you. It smells good. It smelled like it was burning, so
Yeah.
I wasn't concerned.
Yeah, well, that's why I put the timer on. I thought, oh my goodness, this video may last longer than what it takes to cook that quiche. So
It's good. It's a great quiche. I always look forward to having that.
I always look forward to making it for you guys. So, well, I say you guys, the leftovers go home to hubby.
Yeah, you know, we all get to share.
Yes.
Partake. This is the quilt that started my passion again after the 25 year hiatus, interlude, whatever you want to call it. We went with Aunt Carolyn and my mom. We went to a quilt shop in Denton called Mind Your P's and
Oh,
Q's.
I remember that day. Yes.
And I saw this quilt kit and I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, I loved it. They had it on the wall and they had the kit and I knew that's what I wanted. I'm like, okay, this is gonna.
And this was your first kit, because before then I didn't really know they had kits out there.
Mhm.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
And I love kits. Like, I have nothing against kits because everything's already in there. You don't have to think about what you need, and the instructions are normally pretty straightforward. But this one is called To Be Jolly, and it is a Moda pattern. Let me make sure I have the right. Hang on. Okay. It's a large one. This is like a queen/king.
Oh my goodness, honey. I remember this one. This is so,
Awesome
so
for a
darling.
wall hanging. Hang on one second. Okay. So let me get it all in. I'll probably show you a little bit.
Yeah,
of
a
the,
little bit of time because it's so big. There's just so much going on it.
Yeah, so it's a star pattern, flying geese. I did hand quilt this one though. I machine pieced it, hand quilted it. Yeah, this was fun to make. Like, I would make this again. I really would. It was that much fun. Kind of go along the top here, and then you get the little panels. Oops.
Oh my gosh, look at this little,
Which one?
this little
Oh,
cake.
little fruit
That-
cake.
Little fruit cake. That's so
Little fruit
yummy.
cake.
Now, in the kit, did it show you where to place everything, or did you do that on your own?
You do that on your own. They give you a template to follow, but you can kind of just freestyle it however you want to do it. And they give you multiple ones, so they give you more panels than you'll actually be using, so you can really pick the ones that resonate.
Yeah, that you really
With
want to use.
yourself.
And if you want to use it more than one time, you'll have enough to do it more than one time.
Exactly. So,
Oh, and look at this one with the little house.
yeah, little house, little house. There's a little car down here somewhere. Oh, actually, it's right here.
Where is it?
There's a little car. Paul loves cars, so we had to put a truck
Yeah, he does.
calling in a happy holiday. I think we have a larger. Oh yeah, here's a larger one. This is the larger.
Let's see if we can get like this.
Yeah, larger little truck on there, and
So cute. So many cute things. I want to make sure we show them all.
Okay.
And all these stars.
All the stars.
Oh, and this one out here with the, these are foxes.
Mm-hmm. Little.
And there's a nutcracker over here somewhere. I just saw it.
Yeah, you're pointing at it.
Okay.
Okay. And the candy canes I absolutely love. So that was what I ended up using for the back.
Did this come in with the quilt
No.
kit? Okay, just this part in
just
the front.
The top. The stuff to make the top comes with the end for binding, but the backing you have to buy separate.
I wonder if we can find this.
You can.
You can? Okay, we'll have to link it. We'll link it down below where you guys can get this if you want to get this
Now,
kit.
I don't know if the kit is still available, but some of the fabrics are still
Oh,
available.
okay.
But we'll see what we can find.
Yeah, well, if we can find it, we'll link it. Okay, so look for that.
But this
is
was like a
so
2020. This was a 2020 version. The 2020
Right.
quilt kit came out. Yes.
So how long do you think it took you to make this? Because I know you worked on it a long time. I remember when you
Well,
started.
It was during the pandemic. So piecing it didn't take me that long, but it was the hand quilting. It took me about 8 months. And it was at that time I still had the old, your sewing machine, which I still have. And I used that to piece it.
Yeah.
And the light actually went out on it while I was, so I taped
Great.
like a flashlight to the side of it, and like that would be my light. So, but it got the job done.
You do what you got to do to make it work.
Exactly. So, but it was after 8 months of hand quilting this, between job and work and everything else you got going on. Like, there's so many projects I want to do. It's like I need to up my game, and that's when I bought
That's when you bought that sewing machine.
the Juki.
Yes. It changed everything.
It's a totally game changer. So for y'all that are on the fence about it, I know some people are very hardcore. I'm just a hand quilter. Don't even talk to me about machine quilting. I was one of those people, but there are so many cute projects out. I'm like, I can't be doing these at the rate of one a year.
Right.
So
Or sometimes it took you more than a year, so
Yeah.
depending on the size and everything.
But anyway,
so.
well worth the investment.
Well, okay, like I said, we'll try to find the link for this. If
Yeah.
It's still available out
Yeah,
there,
it's
but
out
it is
there.
darling. Oh my gosh, it is darling. Okay, I'm just grabbing it and
I
putting it
know.
over here.
Got it. Okay. Yeah,
We've got a mountain
we'll
over
fold
here.
them all.
We'll fold them all up later.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
This next one is from fatquatershop. This was their mystery quilt. I think for 2021. This is a snowflake, and this is actually one of my favorites. So this fabric is, I think it's from Swell, but the back for this is from the fabric line Swell. But the snowflake, these are just scraps, like from the quilt I just made. I made it out of scraps from that one, and then I went to Hobby Lobby and bought some other. Hang on, trying to.
Yeah, maneuver around the
There it
chair
is.
here.
Snowflake.
Oh gosh, is that beautiful or what?
Yes.
Christy, I love this.
Mm.
Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorites.
This was the first one that I actually machine quilted.
Oh, okay.
So there's
Beautiful job,
Well,
hon.
thank you. I know where all the mistakes are at, but you got to learn somehow, right? So.
And remember when I give you something that's homemade and I say, oh, don't look at the boo-boos, you go,
Okay.
Mom, that's what makes it homemade.
That's what makes it
So I
homemade.
just say, Christy, that's what makes it homemade. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I love it. And this was a free pattern?
It's a free pattern. I actually brought.
Okay.
I just make copies of them. I have a book that I put them in. But Jelly Snowflake is the name. In fact, Quartershop still has it on
Yeah,
there.
I think it says 2020 on here, so it
Okay.
might have came out in
May
2020.
have come out 2020.
It might have, but anyway, we'll see if we can find the link for this too for you guys to go get that
Okay.
pattern if you want to make
Yeah,
this. But
that-
this is darling.
So I would love to make more of these. I just love this pattern so much.
Yes, I
And,
see why.
It's easy. It's super easy. You could easily make it as a gift. Even Christmas right around the corner. If you wanted to make one like this, and you got the time, you could easily do it. I think you got plenty of time.
Wow. And then the back of it is this.
It's
It's so
a
pretty.
plaid. Yeah, let's just turn it around.
It's a plaid. Isn't that pretty? I love that too. Goes perfectly with the front, I'm telling you. This is a cutie.
First lap quilt.
Yeah. And she has a ladder. My nephew he does a lot of woodwork, and she requested a ladder to be built. And it's one of those ladders that you can putting
Quilt
your
ladder.
a quilt is actually called a quilt
Or a
ladder.
blanket ladder.
Yeah, well,
Quilt
anyway,
ladder.
blanket quilt ladder. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You just lean against a wall, and she displays her quilts. I mean, they're part of decor too. For Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever holiday you may have a quilt for, you can display them. But this is a good size
That's a
because it's
very
not
good
a
size.
really big one.
Yeah.
So you can fold it real nicely on that quilt.
Well, the larger ones I like to put on the bed.
Yes.
These are more for like living room, just throw on the couch. Of course, I still end up using the large ones because my husband loves the large ones, so they find their way back out into the living room. And this is actually, speaking of my husband, this is his absolute favorite, and this is actually one of my favorites.
Which one is this one?
This is a Layla Boutique panel. She does a Christmas panel every year, and I think this was from 2019 or 2020. But we also saw this one in that quilt shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we saw a lot of them in
And-
that quilt shop. I want to go back there.
And I
We'll
went
get
back
in
and bought it.
trouble. Oh, you did go back and buy it?
No, I did. I went back and bought it because I wanted it, and they were kind of being hard to find. 'Cause
Yeah.
If once they sell out, they're done.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, eBay, Etsy are good places to look too if your local shop doesn't have anything.
And we do have quilt shops here in our area. We just don't have cross stitch shops, so it's good that you can find these.
Yeah. So, let's show the front first.
Oh my gosh! Woo!
my
Does
favorite.
it pop? Oh my goodness!
Okay, hold on. Let's make sure I'm showing it the right way. Okay, here we go. Oh, hang on.
Wait, is it still turned
Here we go. This way.
this way?
This way.
Is that it?
So it's
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
so it's supposed to say, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." Let me see if I can put the rest of it on the table here.
Yes. These things are so big; it's hard to get them all in the
Yeah.
camera. But we're working on it. Let's see if we can.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, how beautiful is this?
And I loved this. I was kind of hesitant because this is the largest quilt I had machine quilted at the time, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And I used black thread. Just bought it on Amazon. It was a high quality quilting thread, and just did a meander, just a basic meander. A pattern for that, and for the backing I used flannel, which, oh my gosh, this has been a game changer. I love flannel backed quilts, especially for winter time. Oh, it's just amazing. And then for the binding I used it's another swell pattern.
Oh, it's got a
It's
little
got little
snow.
Santas, little vintage snowmen.
Oh, how darling is that?
And it's scrappy binding. So I just took a lot of like the jelly roll strips and just put
I don't know if they can see.
several together.
I don't know if they can see that little snowman, but it is a darling little snowman.
Little snowman.
There he is, little head.
And there's a few other ones. I got the little white snowman, little peppermints, and then vintage Santa. You kind of see him winking right there. But I love scrappy bindings because, especially if you have a jelly roll, they're the perfect size already, and it's just so much easy just to piece them.
So this is the first one you got flannel
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
It makes it really soft too on the back, doesn't it?
That's why Paul loves it so much.
Feels real good and
Yeah.
snuggly.
It's a very snuggly
And
quilt.
it's cute flannel too.
Little gift
Where
wrap.
did you get this?
fatquatershop.
Oh, so all of this come? I mean, the backing came,
The
but the other one came
backing-
from the kit from that store.
The kit came from the store. And
Okay.
actually, I take it back. The kit I actually found on eBay because the store didn't have it anymore.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Or Etsy. I think it was Etsy. Yeah.
Okay.
Etsy's my go-to. Like if I can't find it locally, I will go to Etsy next.
Right.
So
Darling. Oh my goodness. So are you planning on making more with the
yes.
the flannel
this
backing?
flannel is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
And I did wash the flannel before. I don't wash any of my fabrics typically before I quilt them. But I did wash the flannel because flannel does shrink a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure that if I ever do have to put it in the wash,
You won't have a major shrinking on the
nothing
back.
major going on. So
Yeah.
that was what they recommended too. So I just did what
Yeah.
they recommended.
Okay. Really nice, and it is cuddly.
It's cozy.
Oh, it's cozy.
Super cozy. The fabric, I don't know if you could tell by looking at it, but the fabric is just that sateen, like you just
You just want to hold on
snuggle.
to and go to sleep, take a nap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now what?
Well,
We still got
we still got a ways to go.
we got a pile over here and you got a pile over
Yeah.
there. So which direction?
We're getting
You're gonna
there.
go this way?
We're
Okay.
gonna go this one. This one I'm still working on. I finished quilting it last weekend, binding it this weekend hopefully because it's more of an autumn, like fall fest type theme. And the fabric is Midnight Magic, and I've had my eye on this fabric for a couple years, and it's just the perfect mix for when you want that more festive, like orange and white feel for in black for this time of the year, but not like all the more spooky elements. So you still have candy corns and black cats, but overall it's just a darling quilt. So this was actually a Jolly Bar pattern from fatquatershop, and they have one from Midnight Magic. And so this is what a Jolly Bar looks like.
I was going to ask you, what is a Jolly Bar?
And Kim Jolly is exclusive to fatquatershop. The owner is Kimberly Jolly, for y'all that know her. So you can't find these anywhere else. You have to get them from fatquatershop. But what I love about it is on the back they give you a pattern. And so this was the pattern that they included with the Midnight Magic Jolly Bar. And there's all different types of fabrics you can choose from. It's very versatile, which is one of the reasons why I really liked using this. But it was really a fun quilt to make. So just a meander pattern on here, and I did white for the main body, and then around the border I did a black meander quilt stitch.
Very nice. So all you have left to do now is to do the binding.
The binding.
And what color will that be?
Black.
It's going to be black too. Okay. Very nice.
And talk about using what you have at home. I had fixed a friend's quilt. Her binding was coming frayed, and it was more of like a bed sheet type of quilt. So she bought bed sheets, and we had a lot left over. And so my backing is a bed sheet. I've never used.
Oh my goodness! How smart is that?
I've never used a bed sheet before, but we'll see how it plays out. So
Okay. Well, that'll work.
yeah, it's very light, a little bit lighter of a quilt, but it's still warm. Of course, it's a quilt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
As long as it's got batting in there, it's going to be warm.
Hold it one more time.
There it is.
Yes.
Very, very pretty. And like you said, you just finished. Well, this is currently
This
out.
is very current.
Yeah.
This is
So
like
if you
last
go
week.
to
fatquatershop or anywhere, eBay, Etsy.
you should be able to get this pattern.
Yeah, it's probably one of the older fabrics, but it's still very popular because it's just so beautiful and versatile.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like you had fun doing that
Oh,
one.
I did.
Oh, you did. And you're not done yet.
Not done yet. In the
Almost.
background, I got from our local quilt shop. I had bought a large amount, which I'm actually about to show you. The largest quilt I've made. I still have to quilt it. I finished piecing together the top, putting that together, and I put the batting and the backing on it.
So you're currently making
This one just needs to be
Whoa.
quilted.
this big. Have I seen this one? I don't think I have.
I think I've showed you. I sent a picture.
Oh, you sent a picture, but I haven't seen it in person.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And this is the Make-A-Wish quilt. fatquatershop does a charity quilt once a year, and this is for 2022's Make-A-Wish quilt. And I think they raised over $100,000.
Really?
And there are 6 kids.
Brings tears to your eyes when you think about it. Make-A-Wish is a wonderful program. We actually have a family member that's been part of that Make-A-Wish program, and they blessed her with a trip and all her family to her. She really wanted to go to Disney World, and she got to go to Disney World with the Make-A-Wish program, and it was an incredible experience. I mean, what they do for these kids. So anyway, this is a good cause. So
Oh, yeah.
that's wonderful. So this was part of that.
This was part of that, and 6 children. They're going to be granting their wishes this year. So we'll get to see more of that once the wishes come true, if you follow fatquatershop and what they do. But this is the quilt. I bought the kit, and so if you're going to do this, I recommend buying it as soon as they release what they're going to be doing because they sell out really fast. But it came in this really beautiful box.
Oh, I love that box.
And it's gorgeous.
Is this how their kits normally come? Is something like this?
Something like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And the pattern came with it. And all the fabric was already in here. So you could buy the backing too. They had a very, very nice backing. I didn't choose to do that, but they did have a backing that went with it. I just bought my own. But gosh, it's already sliding off the table.
It's really big. And what size is this going to be?
This
Do we know?
Oh, hang on. I think it's in here. It's definitely a king.
But it's going to be king size, so it's going to be fairly large.
It's very large.
Right.
Yeah, it's a very, very large, handsome quilt. I think it's like at least 70
I just realized the box matches the quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't buy this stuff, so I just thought, wait a minute, that looks just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So
everything matches.
Roll it up here. Oh, one of my pens just went flying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I don't know how much of it you can get on the screen, but it is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
So all the panels are all sewn together.
They're all sewn together. The hearts, the stars, and I love the background. The background has a pattern as well. I don't know if you can see it from a distance, but up close, they're flowers on the background.
Very, very pretty. And you just got it pinned on here with the batting and the backing to keep the pins are keeping it secure.
Keeping it secure.
Until you, okay.
Yeah, until I go to quilt it.
Okay.
I'm still trying out different ways of quilting it on the machine to see what works best.
Right.
So I'm going to try the pin method next. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but we'll see. I may have to get some adhesive and just spray it down really good.
Yeah, that works too. I've done that for my crafts.
Oh yeah,
that stuff works.
And then the back is just a general backing, one panel of fabric
with some writing on it. It was like an old vintage.
It's old vintage, like newspaper
type
writing. So I thought that it went really well with it. And the scraps from this is what I used with the other quilt I just showed you.
Okay.
The autumn quilt. All right, I'm just gonna fold this.
Yeah, you kind of have it rolled up. This is going to be so this is going to take you a little while to get this one done.
Yeah.
You haven't even done any of them.
So I'm saving this one for last because it's going to be pretty intensive.
Right.
I still want to get everything adhesive down.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Now. Okay.
Ooh, I need some water.
I'll get some water. I think I'll drink the water too. Your chair's over there. You gonna leave it over there?
Yeah, I'll leave it there. The quilts are heavy.
I know. Let me pick this little thread off
Oh,
of you.
yeah.
That's one thing about anything you're sewn with. We know we have threads everywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Now what's next?
Now we're working on.
Tell me what you want me to.
This
one right
first
here?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Some stuff I worked over the summer. I still need to. The top's been done. I just need to get the batting and backing and finish it. This was from fatquatershop's Patriot box, or 4th of July box. I can't remember what they name it, but it's a kit. And so this was the pattern that it came with. And they give you pretty much all the fabrics that you need. I had to supplement the background and borders with my own stash, but the actual...
oh gosh, I love this. The colors pop. Oh my goodness.
So this is that. So be finishing this maybe next year. I'm not in such a rush since now 4th of July is over. And
right, you got plenty of time. And you're like a seasonal stitcher too.
Yeah.
You, if the season is in, you definitely want to get it done.
Exactly. So
yeah. That is beautiful.
I love this.
And let's show the houses on the bottom.
Okay.
How many rows is there? Like one,
four? One, two,
one? Yeah, there's
three,
four.
rows.
There's 4 rows.
Roll it up a little bit higher.
So pretty. And it's called Home Sweet Home Quilt. Is that the name of it?
Home Sweet.
Is that the Home Sweet
Home Quilt
pattern?
pattern. Yeah. And I don't know if we can put a link to that. I think that's an exclusive. But over time, they do release like patterns that were in the boxes out. So we'll check and see if it's available.
When you say an exclusive, you have to be a member of a group?
You have to buy the box.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we could, yeah, okay.
But
Yeah, well, just go to fatquatershop and see if you can find the box. If you want to buy the box
Or the pattern.
or the pattern. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They may not let it out. They may, and they do over a period of time. So I don't know, maybe it's out or not.
Yeah, just the pattern itself, not the kit.
Correct.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how all this works with the
I know,
kit.
me too.
Okay. All right. Well, this is so adorable. I love the colors. Oh my goodness. I love the colors. So you want to lay it over there since I've got a pile over here?
Over here.
Okay.
Okay, and
Now what?
okay. Stuff I'm going to work on for this, finishing up the year. Remember the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas quilt, the one with the flannel backing? Layla Boutique did this one for last year, and so again I'm playing catch up, but this is another panel that I'm going to do with the flannel backing.
Oh my goodness.
It's the same size as the other one, but she does a Christmas theme every year, so I don't know what this year's theme is.
This is part of the fabric on the back here, and it looks like it's got, well, yeah, this is how it's going to look right here.
Yeah.
So it's a whole quilt panel.
It's a
There's
whole
not,
quilt
okay,
panel.
gotcha. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Peace on earth. I love that.
So it's going to be 58 by 69, the same size as the other one that we had looked at. And this is another one that I may wait till next year, but it's another Layla Boutique quilt panel. Harvest Road. It's called Nature is My Home.
So the panel will be this picture right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One.
And this is actually how it looks in the back there, the green. That's pretty too.
Yep.
Very, very nice. You've been having fun, girl. Well, we're not done yet.
Well, we can keep going.
Just keep going. Let's get.
We're almost there.
Honey, you hauled all this over to our
almost
house.
there. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me. Are you okay?
Let me get the chair.
Yo, get your chair. Get your chair. Have a seat. She needs to sit back down. She's been bending over too much. Okay. All right.
This was a kit that was on sale, and I was like, why not?
Yeah. Why not? Right.
My husband
She thinks just like I do.
Why not?
You're just like your mama.
but this is what it's going to look like. It's just a panel of all the Moda fabrics that are available, so all the solids. So I think it's a great idea, like if you're trying to get inspiration, to have this already, you know, hanging up maybe on your wall somewhere in your sewing room. It comes with the panel and then the solids to make the border around it.
Wait a minute, these are circles, so the panels are in there. Are the colors? Oh, the color number.
Yeah, so if you need to, and they have the color number and the actual name. Like this is 30s pink, number 27. So if you're needing
Hold it up a little
to
closer.
get a certain fabric and you're like, I like that color, you know exactly what the name of it is and the number.
This is so cool. So you plan on hanging up on in your sewing room? Because she's a sewing, you call it the studio,
I
don't
call
you?
it my studio.
Your studio.
Yeah.
She does have a really nice studio. One day I'll have to go over to her house and film it. But this would be so cool to hang on your wall. I wonder if they
Somewhere.
make one for DMC threads.
Oh, they might.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
That would be
Cross
really cool.
stitchers.
That would be
who
really
use
cool.
DMC.
But you use it as a color check for your DMCs.
Oh, I know it. I know it. Cool. This is too cool. That's going to look cool in your room. Oh my
looking forward
goodness.
to it.
Yeah, she's got a pretty nice sewing studio. Her dad,
Yes.
which is my hubby, made her it was a big sewing,
Craft station.
yeah, craft station / sewing station. And you found the pattern. I mean,
On
the,
Pinterest.
yeah, on Pinterest, she found the blueprints to it and gave it to her dad and smiled real big and said, Daddy, can you make this for me?
Or
And
at
of
least
course,
help me make it. I mean,
yes. And anyway, so they went to Home Depot and bought the wood and everything.
The
And,
paint.
and we have a little barn out here, and he went out there in the barn, and she would show up once in a while to help him because she could only come over on the weekends, and he would work on it sometimes during the week. But yeah, they both built it together. And then you ended up, we hauled it over to your house,
Yeah.
and you painted
And I
it.
painted it. So I sanded it, I painted it,
What color blue? Like
It was a robin's egg,
blue.
Tiffany type of blue, and then that's where the shelves were, and then the top was a white, so it's blue.
Yeah, and I'll show that to you when I go to her house, if we do one of the filmings over at her house, which I'm planning on doing. So it's really, really pretty. It's really sturdy. Then she has a place to put baskets and stuff on the side. Oh, actually on both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got that.
I got a shelf from IKEA. It's just cube shelving, and that has been a game changer. Like,
Keep her organized.
I got
So
all kinds of stuff.
we're definitely going to have to go to your house and do
Yeah.
a video just to let them see your studio. But this is going to be darling hanging up in that. I can't wait to see that. It's going to look so good on your wall.
So,
I've never seen anything like that. That is pretty cool. Okay, hon, what else?
We're in the homeward stretch here. This is what I'm like piecing right now.
That's okay.
And this pattern I got from Missouri. Gosh, why can't I remember
Star,
the name?
Missouri Star.
Thank
Yes.
you. One of their patterns. This is called Summer in the Park, which apparently is very popular and very versatile.
Jenny, the one that
Yes.
owns this, she just made this past week. I saw this Forbes list of women women over 50.
I did not
Forbes
know
list.
that.
Yes. She showed up on my Instagram account.
Wow.
She goes, "Can you believe this?" I thought, "Oh my goodness, you go, girl,
I'll
you
have
go."
to look that up.
Yes. She made the Forbes over 50 women over 50
Wow.
list.
We'll have to go. We still talk about going to Missouri.
I know we need to make.
Quilt
We're
Co.
going to do a road trip, you guys. We want to do a road trip,
Yes,
and we
we're
want to
planning
go
it.
to. We want to actually map out cross stitch stores and quilting stores on the way to Missouri Star. So if we leave Texas, we got a few states we'd have to get.
We have a few. We'll get there.
We'll get there, but just going to Missouri to the Missouri Star Quilt Company, they've got a whole bunch of stuff up there. So we're going to do it.
Gonna do it. Yep.
We're going to do it. And we'll bring you guys along with us when we do.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So,
No. Okay. Go back.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I got distracted
No,
when you
you're
said
fine.
Missouri Star
So,
and Jenny.
Jelly roll friendly for y'all to know what jelly rolls are. 2.5-inch strips. So all you do is just super easy. So again, if you're looking for gifts for Christmas or just a quick gift you need to
Yeah,
make for
because you
someone.
still got time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on the size. If it's a small quilt.
Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty large, but you can make it as big or small as you want it. So what you do, this is a full length of a jelly roll strip. So I have white strips and then I have a pattern strip. And you make one like this, and then you make another one where the white is on the inside.
Okay, so you alternate.
You alternate.
Okay, the white.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as you have enough of each type, then what you do, and this is very quick. If you want the full tutorial, go to Missouri Star Company.
Oh, they've got it out there.
And you take these, put them face down on top of each other, line up the edges, and then you get on your sewing machine and you want to sew on each side. So what happens when you open, well, you can't open it up yet. After you get these each ends sewed together, you take your little, I use this one. This is the one they recommended, and I'll try to follow along with people. But you would lay that at an angle
The grid, yeah.
on here and then just cut. So when you're done, you already have these squares.
Oh, so you laying it on an angle.
I line up with the seam with the 1/4 inch seam allowance. Of course, now that we're talking about it and trying to do it.
Yeah, well, like she said, go to Missouri Star and they'll
Mhm.
show you exactly how to do it.
But you just cut, and you move your ruler and cut again.
And
So
then it comes out like that.
you'll get triangles, like alternating triangles, and then when you pull them apart, you have this.
How clever is that?
Yeah, so it's
That
a
is
really
clever.
quick way.
Yeah,
and then
quick way to do
you
that.
put them together,
And that's the pattern right there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's all.
Is that all? Did you want to show them these
I can
books?
show the books real fast.
Okay, we got a couple more
Um,
things, and then we're gonna. How many? Oh, we're almost to an hour. Let's just make it an
Okay,
hour.
make it an hour.
Okay,
getting
here
there.
you go.
All right, I love Lori Holt.
Oh, Bee in Your Bonnet. Isn't she the one that does the bee in the bonnet?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, it says Bee in Bonnet.
Uh-huh.
My bonnet company, yes.
And her Christmas stuff.
I know.
I get lots of inspiration I'm trying to think, A, if I have enough time, but B, like which block I want to do out of here. So they got like little gingerbread men. They have these little Christmas lights, which are darling. But yeah, and these little snowmen. Let's see if I can find.
These are nice books too.
They are
Very
yeah,
nice
the
books.
Like the little.
Oh, the
little
old-fashioned
Christmas
Christmas lights.
I was thinking with like a full-size quilt with like really bright fabric, what that would look like.
Yeah, hold it up a little bit. Let's put it
A
close.
little long. Okay.
Yeah, this one right here. The Christmas.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about doing a full one like
Full,
this?
like a lap quilt or a quilt.
Oh my gosh, how darling that would be. And where would you get the fabric? Would you order the fabric?
I have a stash of very bright, Christmassy, modern type fabrics that I'm thinking that would be a good thing to incorporate with.
Oh my goodness, this is a cute pattern right here too. So you could pull out a lot of it. Yeah. Is this a fairly new book?
I don't know. It's.
Did you get this for Christmas last year?
I got it for Christmas.
I think I
last year.
bought this
It's
for you.
2018.
Oh.
2018.
Okay. Yeah, for Christmas, I'll ask for cross stitch
That's
patterns and she'll ask for quilting stuff from
Yep.
the fatquatershop or whatever stores
I have a large
online.
wish list.
Yes, yes. Oh, okay, one more thing.
One more thing. This is Lori Holt's newest. Scrappiness is happiness, and I just love what she has put together in here. And if you're looking for inspiration for like the scraps that you have, this book is a treasure. I mean, there are so many quilts I want to do in here.
Oh wow, you're gonna have to just close your eyes and pick one.
I know. So, but yeah, and very seasonal. They have these little Christmas Santa hats.
Oh my gosh.
So here's a way, if you want to do traditional, that's great, but I'm thinking more modern.
Right. Changing up the colors. We're
Changing
doing.
up the colors.
So this is how the quilt. That's how they look.
Yeah.
But like she just said, she may change up the colors and do them a little bit differently.
And who knows if I get to this year. This is just
But
dreaming.
those are cute. Those are cute.
So
Let's show them the front of this book again. So,
Okay.
and then you said this one's new.
this one's new. It just came out this summer. And it's So Emma. I think you can only get it on Fat Quarter, I think.
Yeah.
Or Amazon. I don't know if it's on Amazon.
Yeah. You just Google Sew Emma and just put scrappiness is happiness. I bet it'll come up
Yeah.
and it'll direct you to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. 32 scrappy quilts to fill your house with love.
Lots of love there.
Lots of
folks.
love, honey. Lots of love.
Lots of love.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Lori Holt. And
Oh no, she's got some incredible stuff. She does. She really is a talented woman. So, is that it,
I
Christy?
think so.
Well, I think that's good. And you hauled this all over.
It was a workout.
It was a workout, and the wind was blowing so
Yeah.
hard. It's been good because we haven't had any whistling while we've been making this video, so that's a good thing. Well, I'm glad we did this. We'll have to do this again.
Definitely.
Are you game?
I'm game.
Okay, because
Yeah.
she's always working on something, so I'll have to keep you guys posted on what she's doing. So, and she does do crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time we can show some of your
Some of
crochet
the blankets.
and the fall pumpkins you have made,
yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
and then you do a little bit of cross stitch.
Yeah.
Very little.
Sorry. She's to the extreme of the cross
I'm the
stitch.
one. I'm the
other-
cross stitch, and she's to
I'm
the
the
other one. So I think we make a good pair. She's doing this, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm showing cross stitch. So that'll be great. Okay, hon. Well, we'll get together soon again. Thank you
sounds
for
good.
coming.
Thank
You know I
you,
love
Mommy.
you. Oh, mwah. She's a good kid, y'all. Both my kids are good. You left lipstick. That's okay. That's okay. I love it. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. And we'll see you soon. Let me see this. I want to be putting this out really soon. It's going to be before Wednesday. So I'll see you guys. It's going to be probably November the 1st or 2nd. I forgot what the first. It's the first Wednesday of November. It's when I'll do my regular sew on Wednesday. So until then, God bless you guys. And remember, one stitch at a time will get you there. And that even works for quilting. One stitch at a time will get that finished
Yep.
product. All right. God bless you guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.
Bye.